Yo, it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. So like and share this episode. So today, man, we're going to talk about the Pan-African scam. The Pan-African scam. You know, now you be thinking, well, what does Pan-African mean? So we're going to look it up. So if you Google Pan-African, the definition, the meaning, it says this: a movement that seeks to unite people of African descent and end colonism and white supremacy. It's a broad term that encompasses a variety of cultural and political movements. That's the definition of Pan-African. And then there's another definition that says of Pan-Africanism. That means it's a general term for various movements in Africa that have as their common goal the unity of Africans and the elimination of white supremacy from the continent. So those are the definitions of Pan-African and Pan-Africanism. So now, if you've been listening to me for a while, you know that I've traveled quite a bit over the past 25 years. I've been all around the world. I haven't been to every country, but I've been to a lot of these countries to know the truth of what really goes on. And plus, I've met a lot of people from all over the world. I've met people from probably every country that you probably thought of and that you visited. So when it comes to this Pan-Africanism, New York City is probably the headquarters. That's Pan-African Central. New York City and Philly. That's where I started hearing this in the late 90s. I started hearing about the Pan-African movements and you need to go back to Africa and we need to reunite with our brothers and sisters from the soil and, all the bullshit they be talking or whatever, Them New York dudes be talking like that. And the Philly dudes too, they be talking like that. I don't really hear people talk like that nowhere else across the country. At least not where I'm at, born and raised. But these people go around the country talking that talk. And it's been going on since the 90s. Probably before that. Now, of course, there's been people within history have talked about these movements and everything. Now, a lot of this sounds good, but a lot of these people from these countries like Nigeria, Sudan, Kenya, Johannesburg, South Africa countries, a lot of these people ain't really fucking with us like that, man. They're not really rocking with us, man. We just gotta be honest. And see, once you visit these places, and you're gonna find out the truth of what really goes on. Hell, a lot of these people trying to come over here. They ain't trying to stay in their country. They're trying to run somewhere else. I've met people from Nigeria living in Japan. They ain't trying to get up out of there. They ain't trying to stay over there. They hate their country more than anybody else. They love Europe. more than their country. They ain't trying to steal over there. So if they ain't trying to steal over there, why the hell should I go over there? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to go over there. And a lot of these people living in slums. They got the black people living in the slums in these countries, living in shanty towns and all that shit. And the East Indians and the white people are living in the lap of luxury. So what the hell I'm going over there for? You know what I'm saying? They're like, come on, man. What are we doing? And plus, even when you go it's been so many stories that I've heard over the past 20 years of people going to Nigeria, going to Kenya, going to, man, all these damn countries, man. And they getting finessed and ripped off and get their land taken and get their house taken. Come on, man. What the fuck am I going over there for? And this is not a one-off. This is like countless amounts of stories of people just getting ripped the hell off. House getting demolished because some white investor called and said they want that land, so now you got to go as a black American. Oh, come on, man. I ain't doing it, man. I ain't going over there. I ain't going to none of these countries. You know what I'm saying? I ain't moving over there. I'm not even going to visit like that no more. I'm not going over there. I did that shit when I was in my 20s. I visited all these places. And my 20s and 30s when I was visiting all these countries, and I didn't even know no better. I was just exploring and just having a good time, basically. But now as I've gotten older and I've been around a lot of these people, most of these people are cowards, man. Look, a coward will get you killed. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's been plenty of women that wanted me to come see them, whether it's from Kenya or Nigeria. I'm like, I'm not coming over there. You better meet me in Florida or Vegas or someplace. I'm not coming over there to see you for the first time. Shit, man, there's been plenty of guys that went to visit these women, didn't make it back. Because the women set them up and get them robbed and all kind of shit and killed. Man, come on, man. Because see, these women, these people are from rip-off scam culture. That's where they from. And most of these women, men and the women, they got their hands out. They're just trying to see what they can get out of you. They're trying to exploit you if you let them. So, when they come over here, they get all brand new. They start talking that talk like, oh, I came over here with $20 in my pocket and I work hard. Now I got a good job, a house and a car. Yeah, you came over here and you got unearned benefits. And you got all kind of government contracts and all kind of shit. Of course. I can't get no government contracts. I tried, I ain't got one yet. But when they come over here, they get loans, they get government contracts, they get all kind of benefits that I can't get. I don't even have access to the shit. They got nonprofits that give them money, all type of shit when they come here. But they're gonna tell me that I need to pull myself up by my bootstrap, and that I'm looking for handouts and all that bullshit. But they get brand new and they start talking that shit like they're so great and all that shit. I'm like, well, if you were so great, you would have done that at home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people are lame, man. They're lame, man. They ain't got no icons where they from. They ain't got no Michael Jacksons where they from. They ain't got no Magic Johnson where they from. They ain't got no LeBron James where they from. They ain't got no Nas where they from. You can pick any area of expertise. And we have people that's internationally known all across the country in any from business to sports, athletics, you name it. Investors, we got people that's internationally known. In these other countries, they don't got that. They don't got no heroes, man. They're just lying their ass off. That's why they gotta come over here and get close to us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so what the hell I'm going over there for? They trying to come over here, what I'm trying to go over there for? You got people that's rushing the border right now. That's coming over here. And they giving them shit, free benefits. Straight up criminals. And if I go to any of these countries, whether it's South America or on the continent of Africa, I gotta have a bag if I want to get some type of dual citizenship. In most cases, probably with the exception of Brazil, but these other countries, you gotta have a bag. You can't just be a regular small Joe going to most of these countries if you're trying to move there or get some type of dual citizenship. With the exception of Brazil, these other countries, you got to have a bag, man. You know what I'm saying? So if they're getting all the support and all the benefits when they come here, how good are they? Men and women. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's call a spade, like some people like to say. You know, I'm over here basically, I have to finesse and meet the right people and talk my way into certain doors and everything. There's nobody, I ain't getting no free handouts. And every benefit that I get, I've earned it in some way, shape, or form. You dig? So I ain't, I'm not going to these other countries like that. Look, most of these dudes that be talking that Pan-African shit, most of these guys are working with law enforcement. Most of them. Because it doesn't make logical sense to be doing and promoting what they promote. And a lot of them are foreigners. They have immigrant parents. At least one side of the family is immigrant parents.
Do you find yourself struggling to meet women through online dating apps? Are you tired of constantly swiping left with no success and not knowing what to say to get the attention of a woman? Look no further. Our expert tips and tricks will give you the confidence you need to succeed in the online dating world. It's time to start taking control of your dating life and master the art of online dating. Imagine meeting some of the most attractive women in the world. Our game-changing program will help you navigate the world of online dating with confidence and charm. From creating a standout profile to crafting the perfect message, we've got you covered every step of the way. Our program covers everything you need to know to make a lasting impression. Say goodbye to endless swiping and hello to meaningful connections with the women of your dreams. Join the countless men who have found success in meeting women through online dating by following our time-tested and proven strategies. Take the first step towards improving your dating life today. Master the art of online dating and take your game to the next level. With our proven strategies, you'll be a pro at online dating in no time. So don't wait. Go to onlinedatingfordummies.com and get started today. And take control of your dating life, and you'll be light years ahead of most men with our groundbreaking program. Get ready to swipe right with confidence and watch your success explode. So don't wait. Get started today by going to onlinedatingfordummies.com and take the first step towards finding your perfect match.
So that makes sense if you really think about it. Either they're working with law enforcement or they have immigrant parents. But for somebody that's born and raised here, like me, my parents are born and raised here. I don't have any foreign parents or grandparents. So for somebody like me, being a Pan-African, that doesn't make any sense. Because I can't take the risk of being exploited by anybody. I can't afford to put myself out there like that. And see, most of these guys and gals that call themselves Pan-African, they're looking to do something. They're trying to get people to give them some money or something. They're trying to get dual citizenship or something, or working with law enforcement or CIA, or they're into something. They're into something that you really don't know. That's usually how it is. Or they're a foreigner or something. That's usually how it is. Because it doesn't make logical sense. Once you look deep into it. Because these people in these other countries, they're not thinking, they trying to take what they can get. They ain't trying to be no partner, form no partnership with us. No. When these people come over here, they get brand new and they, form their little circle. They ain't not thinking about, hey, we're all black. No, I'm Haitian. I'm, wherever they're from, that's what they claim. And they have a tight-knit circle, and that's it. And when a lot of them come over here, they be wilding, They be running all type of schemes and scams and doing all type of crimes and shit. And I don't even want to be around that shit. I've met a lot of these people. I still know them to this day, but I don't be around them. They be wilding when they come over here. I work with a lot of them. When I was in Atlanta, lived in Atlanta for like 11 years. And I met a lot of them when I was in the military. A lot of them go in the military so they can become a U.S. citizen. That's the game. They'll go in the military so they can become a U.S. citizen. After the first contract is completed, then they'll become a U.S. citizen. And when they come over here, they ain't never going back to their country. Most of these people don't even visit their relatives. Once they leave, hell with the family. They ain't going back. They don't even visit most of the time. They trying to get the hell up out of there. Wherever they came from wherever it's Central America, Mexico, all them countries, even South America. Them people are trying to get the hell up out of there in most cases. That's why a lot of these girls can't get no visas. Like you pick any country, whether on the continent, whether it's Kenya, Nigeria, Liberia, you pick any country you want. So, because see, I meet a lot of these girls, a lot of them follow me online, right? So I chit chat with a lot of them, and I've met a lot of these type of girls that, if I go on a vacation, I'll meet them or whatever, So I asked them, hey, you got a passport? Most of them say no. It's easy to get a passport, but it's hard to get a visa. See, a lot of these broads can't get no visa. For them to get a visa, they gotta have money, and usually they're gonna have to know somebody to do the paperwork. If they try to do it by themselves, it's gonna get rejected 99% of the time. That's how it is in these other countries. So let's say you meet a girl and she's from Nigeria. Let's say you meet her online, you've been chatting with her for a couple months. There's a good chance she knows she ain't gonna be able to get no visa to come see you. She's banking that you're gonna come and see her, because she can't get no visa. Because 9 times out of 10, she's tried to get a visa before, but she probably got rejected like 10 times. Because they don't be getting no visas like that. Because a lot of times these people have a reputation of scamming and robbing and stealing. So no one really wants them to come over to their country like that. That's why they get rejected. You know, and this is why where they from, where they at, you can't, shit don't get done unless you're in a certain tribe or some shit like that. Nobody trusts each other. Everybody robbing and stealing and ripping each other off. And a lot of countries, they don't want that shit in their country. So that's why they don't get no visa. They can't even get a vacation visa. If they have a hard time getting a vacation visa, you know it's gonna be hard when it comes to getting, a fiance visa or some shit like that. They gotta get. It's probably easier to get a fiance visa than a vacation visa in most cases for a lot of these women, and they already know. They because some of them will tell you, I ain't got no money and I can't get no visa. Because a lot of them have criminal backgrounds. You know, so they might have some type of disease that you gotta get a physical in most cases. You gotta do a physical and then you gotta do a background check. And a lot of these broads know they ain't gonna pass. So they be like, so this broad knows she ain't gonna be able to see you. So she ain't gonna really entertain chatting with you very long online. What she'll do is just give you a sob story and trying to get as much money as she can out of you online. Because she knows the chances of her seeing you is very slim. She already knows. Because she got a criminal background or she's insecure about something within her past that's going to stop her from getting the visa. You know, so that's how it is. What a lot of these girls and guys in these other countries, they're from scam countries. They're from places where, you know, it's like it's people robbing and stealing and running scams all the time, and that's where she's coming from. She grew up in that. I'm not saying it's her fault, but that's normal for them. That's normal for these people. Most of the countries outside of North America is like that. From Mexico all the way down. You fly to the continent of Africa, the same thing. You fly to Asia, same thing. It's the same thing. You know? Now, if you go and visit these countries, it might not seem like it because they hide things well. But if you get to know them, you get to know some of these people, you might get got. You might get taken advantage of. This is how you have people will go to other countries and buy a condo or a house, and somehow the shit get taken from them. You're like, how the hell this shit happen? How the hell this shit happen? You go buy some type of property. You might have had it for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, some shit like that. So you don't stay there full time. You go back and forth, and when you go back, shit got ramshacked. And there's a notice on the window saying that you don't own the shit no more. I'm like, what the hell going on, man? You know, so So why am I going? Why am I going to these other places? I'm having a difficult. I'm having a challenge. It's a challenge just being here in North America, and it's gonna be worse being over in these other places because it's just me. I'm by myself in these other places, and don't believe everything these women tell you from these other countries. This broad don't got no clout. 9 times out of 10, nobody gonna listen to her. So just because she said, "Hey, come see me, it's cool, I look out for you," this and that, and you might fly over there and get got by some people in her tribe. You know what I'm saying? And you get jammed up. You might not make it back fucking with this broad. And it's because you believe everything she was saying. You thought she liked you and all this bullshit. Even if she liked you, you got to think about the people that she's around, not just her. Because these women live with somebody 9 times out of 10. And the people she live with and live around is a part of her tribe. Because these people are very tribal. And all these countries, these people are tribal. Whether it's South America or the continent of Africa, almost every woman, man and woman, is a part of some type of tribe. And if you're not a part of the dominant tribe, which in most cases is the most corrupt tribe, you ain't gonna be able to get nothing done. Because those tribes, the dominant tribes that run shit, that raise all the hell, they've been co-opted by Western powers. They've been co-opted. They get them to do all the dirty work, while the white people live in a lap of luxury in these countries, while all the locals suffer. And you want me to go over there and try to get dual citizenship? Hell no, man. Come on, man. You can't play me, man. Because see, I've been to these places. I know what goes on the grounds, in the trenches. I know what's happening, man. So don't let these people online fool you, acting like, "Hey, we're all one. We're brothers and sisters." Shit, they don't act like it. They don't act like it. They don't act like it when they come over here. We see how they act when they come over here. So imagine how they act over there. Think about it. You pick any group of people in the comment section, and I can tell you my experience with them here. And there's a good chance I can tell you my experience about them, where they came from. I can talk about this type of shit all day, because I've been to these places and I've met people that's from these places, all these countries, Well, at the end of the day, Pan-African movement, it was just all bullshit at the end of the day. And it hasn't changed. There is no movement. It's just it's all talk. Cliche, scam, and that's it. So you tell me what you think below. Like, share this episode, and don't forget to hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight. but then I saw the stallion that I like. Hair from Cali, I live in the valley, then you look sexy.